Shabbat Shalom, friends. I'm Rabbi Josh. Thank you so much for joining me as we bid farewell to Shabbat and say hello to a new week. Saying goodbye to Shabbat is always a little bit bittersweet, but our ceremony of separation, Havdalah, gives us a few of the senses of Shabbat to remind us of how sweet Shabbat is as we go through our week. We have our wine to remind us of the sweet taste of Shabbat. We have some spices to remind us of its sweet smell. And we have our Havdalah candle almost at the end here for this one to remind us of the beautiful sights that we enjoy during Shabbat. So I invite you to join me. Pour a glass of wine as we say goodbye to Shabbat. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen, borei peri hagafen. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei v'samim, borei minei v'samim. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei meorei ha'esh, borei meorei ha'esh. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol, hamavdil ben kodesh lechol. We continue by wishing each other a beautiful week. There's a little song that is common for it. Shavua Tov, a week to you, good week to you. Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. The final song we typically sing as part of our ceremony of separation is the song of Elijah the prophet. Elijah was sent ahead of the Messiah, according to tradition, to announce the coming of the Messiah. We sing for Eliyahu to come in this coming week to announce that perhaps our vision for a better future will be achieved in the week to come. As we think of this week, and particularly as the sky grows darker, and as we know, many in our community are suffering right now, and those who are not suffering are quite possibly have someone they love or someone they care about who is suffering from the increase in COVID-19 cases across our county. The thing that I'm reminded of when we think of Elijah the prophet and the messianic tradition that was given to us by our sages is that it's one of hope, one our ancestors brought us in one of our darkest periods, the exile of our people from their homeland, from the place in which their tradition was born. the prophets came to them and said, don't worry. Yes, we're in a bad place right now. But if we hold fast, if we treat each other correctly, if we do right by one another, if we're vigilant in the way that we follow God and in the way that we take care of one another, one day we will return to the promised land. And that vision proved correct. Our ancestors returned. And even after they were exiled, once again they returned after a long wait. We've been waiting a long time to get out of our homes, to get back to our places of work, to our places of fun, to our places of education, to our places of worship. We have to wait a little bit longer, but we can do it. We just have to treat each other correctly. We have to stay vigilant. We have to take care of one another the best we can. And then we pray. We will reach our deliverance, and we'll be able to see one another again in person the way that we deserve to. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera v'yamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Moshiach ben David, Moshiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. We hope that the coming week brings healing to all who need it, as well as peace of mind, body, and spirit to all of you. Shavua Tov.